Hey guys, what is going on? Lukamundo here. I am so excited. I have been waiting for Shapez Z2 for a very long time. I've been watching it. I have actually played it as a supporter, and so let's dive right into it. We'll be hitting it up in just a second. 3, 2, 1, let us go. Here we go. I am super darn excited for this. We're gonna have a ton of fun with this. Okay, so let's get right into it. First off, I want to share that I've played through the beginnings of the game already. I thought it would be really cool to get into the second half of the game where you are seeing these large conveyor systems, the trains, and all that fun stuff that is actually happening. So let's continue. Let's get right into it, and let's have a great time. Please, if you have any issues with any of the audio or anything, please let me know. Okay, so let me back up. Let's go to the home. So what have I done so far? Like I said, we're hopping into this game as we speak. I've already done a ton. If you notice, I'm already onto colors. So we'll go into the tasks. I have completed all of these tasks. These are beginner tasks. These are before getting the, let's see, it's really before, it's really right here. I stopped right here at the space platforms. This is where you get, they kind of have this license, if you will, and I don't know if they have more. It doesn't look like they have more. We'll dive into all of that, but you have to get past level 3 of the milestones, and then you will get these really cool extras. You'll start looking at the space platforms, and I can't wait for fluid, so I'm hoping to get there tonight. And so let's see, we've got upgrades. I've already upgraded. We've got level 3 belts, level 3 cutting, level 4 stacking. We've only got the level 1 vortex input. I didn't think that really mattered too much. 4 is fine for now. I do want to get these swappers at some point, but I haven't unlocked them. I've unlocked all of those ones so far. So that's where we've gotten. So let's go ahead, let's go out, and let's see. So I've wiped my base clean. I've actually deleted some of the generic shapes for now. We'll use them if needed. So right now I've got 2 milestones. We can see the milestones right here, and I can actually go into each one of these and I can look at them. I love how you can actually look at it. You can split it up. You can see the different dimensions and see all the pieces that it's made out of. And as they get complicated, this one was a fun one to do. One of the most complicated ones actually that I had done was this guy right here. It wasn't complicated. It was just lots and lots of steps. Oh my goodness, was it a lot of steps. I mean, I have to say it was fun. But it was a lot of steps. Let me turn up my mic volume a bit so that you guys can hear me a bit better. Hopefully that works. Let me know if that does not. All right, let's get into it. So I need to be creating these red circular halves. And so I found red circular 3/4 here. And so we'll go ahead and on this platform, we'll chop them all up. We'll split them up. And so I'm kind of going to do this routine style. So each line can support 4 of these cutters. And so I'm thinking of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, unfortunately. So we're going to have to figure out a way to stagger them. So I'm thinking if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe like let me see. 5, no, that's not going to work. Logistics here. Here we go. We'll put 4 there, and we will put 4 there, and we will put 4 there. Yes, that should work, because like I said, these things can feed 4, and then pretty much it does this. No, yeah, perfect. And we're going to go up, over, and forward. And so this one will do the same thing. Perfect. Up, over, forward. Excellent. And we'll do the same thing here. This one will be oblong split. It won't be parallel. Oh, stink. Yep. Okay, so there we go. We'll do that, and we'll scoot that there. Perfect. And this one will actually, you know what? I don't have to put it forward. I could just like toss it here. That would be perfectly fine. Gives us a little bit of space, I think. Yeah, perfect. There we go. All right, so now these are the coolest things since the release is we are going to use these, not shape miners, we're going to use these space belts. And we're going to rotate it, make sure we're going the right direction. And we're pretty much just going to bring these all the way down here. There we go, just like that. And we'll see these coming in, and we'll just set these up. Look at this. It's perfect run. Perfect run. These space belts fly too. I mean, watch these things. Just watch. I mean, look at that. They're flying down. I mean, they're flying so much faster than these. And I believe they can be upgraded. Let me go and check. Space belts. Huh. I would have sworn they would have been an upgradable thing. There are foundation upgrades, which is actually super cool, and level 3 upgrades, floor 3 upgrades, I should say. But I guess the space belts are good enough. Yeah, anyways, so we've got these flying down along. Let's see, let's speed up a little bit. Well, how far down are we? Nice, we're just starting to shoot them on. Oh, look at that. We're going to have tons. Now let's work on this blue. So I was trying to get these in, to be honest. I kind of, yeah, it's not important enough. Now I've got blue here, blue squares. And so how you do this is you do shape mining and you face a direction, but then you can do shape mine extensions, and each extension gets plugged in to the last and opens up each one of these lines. So you can have all 4 production lines going, which is great, actually. Let's go ahead and double check, see how our lines are doing. Guys, look at how that's perfect. I mean, these aren't slowing down at all. These aren't slowing down at all. These aren't slowing down at all. I mean, this is perfectly feeding through. We are getting tons and tons. We're going to have that milestone before I even get to the blues at all. My goodness. It's fantastic. Let's go ahead like that. And we're going to, actually, we can duplicate. So another cool thing that I had done is we can do this. We can do Control-C, and then we can head way over here. Perfect. And we can paste it, rotate it on, and boom, there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Now, we got to slice it twice, which it's a little bit annoying. Yeah, I was going to copy the slicing pattern that we have up there, but it's going to have to be a little bit... Okay, so how we're going to have to do this is we're going to bring this down right away. We are going to bring in these cutters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I kind of want that just going like that. Hey, look at that. We already hit the goal. Now, oh man, let's focus on these blues. I mean, things are going so fast. It's crazy. Okay, I got to think about this for a second. I'm also checking on my streams, so please bear with me here as I make sure that everything is running smoothly. I want to make sure of that. Let's see. Things are looking good. Excellent. We're running good. Perfect. Okay, so, what I want to do... How do I want to do this? Gonna grab some water here. Okay, so let's see. So once we get them split, we need to split them one more time, which means that we need to rotate them, I think. Yes. And then we need to split them again, unfortunately. But that will give us the blues. So we've got to copy this entire thing and then like that. So see, that's what we've got to do for each line. That's going to be a lot. Okay, how do I want to copy this? Let's just go ahead and copy that. Copy. Let's, we want enough room, so let me copy this here, here, and here. That should be enough, right? I think. Let's go over, over, down. Perfect. Let's go straight ahead. Perfect. There we go. And let's do this. Perfect. Yeah. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. We'll bring these guys over and... Oop. And what I can do here is I can hit my C key and it will put an anchor point. That way I can, if I want to like put these special spots, you know, I can do that. That way it will anchor on that one particular spot that I want it to turn. It's just to verify how a turn happens. So looks like we've got this. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and feed this over with a space... space platform, whatever it's called, space belt. There we go. Anchor. There we go. Perfect. And let's get that fed in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Beautiful. Look at that. That's perfect. That is going to be in, and look at that. It's feeding in. It's going through. This stuff is slightly slow, but it's actually, look at that. Nothing is being clogged up. This is perfect. Nothing is being clogged up. Nothing is pausing. That's perfect. Oh, there's slight bits of pausing in there, but no, it's... I mean, wow, look at that. That's awesome. Oop, hit the wrong button. All right, good. So we are going to have these coming in shortly. Let's go ahead and start on the reds again. My goodness. We were able to get through that super quick. So if we have reds coming in, we're going to want to combine them. So what we'll do is we will... yeah, let's go ahead and put another foundation. There we go. And let's have these guys land. So I need to combine them, is what I need to do. So we need to have stackers. And this is going to slow it down a slight bit. Now we can do two types of stackers. We can do angled and we can do straightforward. I like the straightforward. Let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 5, 6. So I guess we'll do it that way. So we'll I'm always kind of nervous about the starting at one point and kind of shifting down. So I always like to give it a little bit of time while I set up everything else. So these guys will raise up one level and then we'll do that. And these guys will raise up one level and do that. Now, yes, we are missing these, so we'll scoot it over like this. So then I think that's gonna be enough. I think. Oh my. Oh, snap. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work at all. We're gonna have to copy, edit that. There we go. So I need to rotate one of these around. Rotate the top ones, I guess. Let's go up. Let's, how do I want to do that? Shape goal's been completed. Fantastic. We are cruising. Okay, so I need to rotate the two on top because we don't want to stack, you know, two sides on the same side. That wouldn't work. Let's go ahead and do a rotation thing. We actually need it to rotate. So I actually have unlocked 160-degree rotators, which is absolutely fantastic. Because it makes it so much faster than doing the standard. And yeah, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Let's go in like that. Let's pull back and let's go up. Let's go over and like that. Good. Let's go this up, over, boom. There we go. That should do it, right? I believe so. The only thing is we're reducing our time frame. I mean, excuse me, we're reducing our count where... You know, we've got, like, these guys are all backed up. These guys are feeding in. I might even patch. Should I patch it over? All right, now that we're all full, let's go ahead and see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can do 3 apiece. Let's do 3 apiece. There we go. I mean, it's you know, it's not perfect. I'm sure I'm missing some, like, see, that guy is getting a little empty. These guys down here are getting a little empty. Like, I'm sure I'm missing some things. I mean, but this is going full bore. And these guys are, whoa, that's a really cool pattern, I have to say. Great. That is fantastic. That actually, I love how this shows it. That is super cool. That is super cool. All right, and so the blues, let's go back to the blues. We're going to actually do the same thing where we're going to put a new platform in, and we are going to have this platform work on adding two together. Or, no, I'd rather just work on adding it together. I think that'll be quick. I think it'll be pretty quick. Let's go ahead and add those. And you know what? I think I could probably take the exact same process here, except, hold on, what's going on? Oh, snap. Well, my goodness. You guys probably saw that and were like, dude, what are you doing? That looks awful. Yep, it did. It did. Unfortunately, I totally messed up that completely. I was totally skipping out on one. Yeah. Whoops, and there we go. I keep on hitting that button. I always think escape is to go down a level. It's not. That's not how that works. That's just not how that works at all. Okay, let's see. We need to go back to blue. And oh, that's right. I was going to grab this process right here. So we'll hold the shift button and we'll left click and I lost the click before I hit copy. We'll shift left click in a group. Good. And now we've got it copied. Now I can go ahead at any point in time and hit the paste button. So Control V, rotate it around. Boom. There we go. Now I'm going to have to work on this rotation. These rotations are not proper. I need it rotated. Let's see. These just need to rotate this way. Perfect. And these, yes, these need to rotate that way too. Great. All right, so I got the rotation proper. So now what should be feeding out are those flat sides. Perfect. Look at that. We are cruising for a bruising. That's great. But is it going to populate enough? Unfortunately, there are no speed up and slow down functions right at the moment. Like hitting plus and minus doesn't do anything at all. Hitting the F keys doesn't do anything at all either. Let's go to our tasks. Tasks are pretty cool. I'd like to do this task, so I'm going to pin it, and I want to do that task. Perfect. So let's focus on trying to get a rounded red. So how do I want to do that? I can actually grab a separate one. So let's grab another extractor out like that, and then let's grab an extraction extension. Perfect. There we go. So we've got all four of them going. And we need also rounds. So we got rounds right here. So that's perfectly fine. Matter of fact, I guess we'll re-grab rounds just like this. Re-grab the rounds because we'll be ready to splice and dice. So what we'll need to do is grab just a fourth. Now that means we can grab the same exact layout as these blue ones here. Whoa, why is the blue one? Whoops, well, that was dumb, wasn't it? I didn't get the blue ones going. That was my bad. Oops. Okay, so what we'll do is we will grab this because, I mean, it's a pretty good function. And we'll bring it over here to the reds. We'll pop it down. How is that? Did I grab the wrong one? What am I thinking? So first off, we can do this. Copy. Paste that here. Then we'll zoom out to the wide world. Grab a platform. Let's go ahead and put these in. Great. And then when we paste, we can actually hold... we can actually shift through the blueprints. So we could... let's see. Is it... E. Well, that's pretty cool. No, I thought we could transform. How can we shift through the blueprints? Save a blueprint. Thought there was a way to go through the past blueprints that you had. I really did. Honestly, map marker, jump to vortex. I really thought that there was a way to go through the different blueprints. Let me go back to here. I don't have any blueprints at the moment. Anyway, so we need to go back. Paste. Man, I really thought I could cycle through the blueprints. Rotate, mirror, extractor, conveyor belts. Thought there was a way to cycle through the blueprints. I guess not. So that's fine. We're going to go way back down here to blue. We're going to grab this process right here because this is the one that splits it up into a single thing. And then we'll go back over to red. We're back over here. Okay. Let's grab that. That's what we want. And what that will do, what will that do? Let's see. That'll cut, that'll rotate, that'll cut again. Good. So it's going to create a ton of just these little corner slices. And that's exactly what we'll want to do for these rounds as well. So I suppose we could grab that. Yeah, let's grab that. Let's do that. Let's copy that again. I actually want to save this blueprint. So hold on a second. Let's see. Save blueprint, and we're going to call this extractor. Extractor blueprint. There we go. There we go. Good. Wow, you can even put it in folders. Like, can I pick a different folder, I guess? What is this? Oh, wow. No. No. Okay. So you can pick your icons. Cool. Extractor blueprint. That's awesome. So now all I've got to do is go to my blueprints. And how do I assign a blueprint, I guess? I guess that's the question. How do I... Blueprint library. Here we go. How would I drag and drop... Oh, look at that. Blueprint library. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. All right, so great. So now I've got my blueprint library. We're just going to get my extractor blueprint going. Perfect. Let's go ahead back here, grab conveyor belts, toss those all in. Let's get that up and going. I think that would be great. Yeah. Let me go ahead and I just want to make sure I have my chat going just in case someone says hello. By the way, hi, whoever's there. So let's see. I'm grabbing a ton. Now, I don't need all of that, actually. We can start right there. So what we'll do is I can bring some down here. So I can bring this whole process, all of these chunks. And I am going to grab a space belt. And for the sake of simplicity, yes. There we go. We'll grab space belt and do that. Now, space belts are going to bring them in. Bring them to here. Perfect. While these things are feeding in, we're almost at the double blues, which is great. Now, I need to rotate. So, I actually need these rotators to go the other direction. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. So, I need these rotators to do this. I think. Wait, hold on. No, hold on. That should have been a cutter. Oh, whoops. I just did the wrong thing. Let us undo. Thankfully, there's an undo button. I love an undo button. I need to do these rotators. There we go. These rotators need to rotate that way so that they're cutting the other side, because then they can pair in. That's the shape we want. Because over here, we've got this shape, and we'll be able to just stack up. Yeah, that's perfect. So let's get stacks. Now, because we have two different ones, we should be able to do a full 8 or 12 layers, I think. So let's just do this. Let's see. Let's do 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's do 12. Yeah, let's do 12. So these guys are gonna go here. No, actually, I believe we can support 4. I believe so. So that would be 16. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I believe we can support 4, and we can shift on both sides. All right, here we go. Go down like this. 4. And the last one, 4. Perfect. And then these can come over. This one can actually kind of just go straight like this. Actually, then I think we'll come down. We'll come down. We'll go up, go over. We'll connect. There we go. So that should be, yes, that's exactly what we, oh no, no. Do you guys see how it's backwards? Oh man, that's a bummer. Okay, so these rotators were the right direction. Oh man, I hate it when I miss a clue like that. So it really needs to be that these need to rotate, which means that what I'll do is we'll do kind of a fancy little trick right here. We will get on a platform and we will do all the rotating right here on the platform. I think that would be perfect. I think that would be perfectly fine. So each one can rotate 4. I need to rotate, I just need to rotate over 1. Actually, hold on a second. So if we're coming out like that, then this needs to rotate just that way. Yes, that's exactly what it needs to do. So we need 4 rotators there. So they'll patch in here, and they'll go up, over, and there we go. And then I kind of need to do the same thing here. 3, 4. No, that won't be enough room. We're gonna have to do it over here. 4. Yeah, it's kind of cramped, unfortunately, but it is what it is. There we go. Okay, there's 4 rotators. And then let's do, I could just do 4 here. Bring this up, good, and out like that. And then the last 4 rotators can be right here. Like something simple. And then up and boom. There we go. Okay, so they're rotating the right direction now. That's much better. Way better. Let's go ahead out and over. Let's bring it up. Let's come down. Over. Let's put an anchor. And let's feed those guys in. Yeah, because each one is going to have to be fed in manually. So we'll go over, put an anchor. Ooh, wait. This one's going to be a little bit tricky. No, we'll go over, put an anchor, go down, put an anchor, come up, put an anchor, and then I know it's a little bit bulky, but it is what it is. And then these guys, let's see, anchor, 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 boom. I did it again. Hit the escape key. Okay. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Now, I'm actually going to have, I think we can only support 4. I think it's only 4 per lane, and we're gonna want to kind of dump them all in. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to double check it, but I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, we're gonna, I'm kind of keeping it snug close just in case we want to do something more in the future. Let's do that, do that. There we go. I won't be so picky. There we go. Okay, so yes, it's got to get through. I know it doesn't look right now. Those look right though. Those are the right shape, and that's great. What is that? What is that particular task? That particular task is for a grab with red. Okay. So it's going to give us 2 research points when we finish this one. Once we finish these 450, we get to move on to this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. And each one gives us 1 research, 2, 3, and 8. So these researchable items, these tasks, if you will, are perfect. And look at that, we're already getting the right numbers in. I love it. Look at our vortex. Please don't stare into it. I'll make you fall asleep. All right, let's see here. Okay, so where is our next task? Our next primary milestone, and I really want to get through this because if we look at the milestones, all we need is this one, and we get painting fluids, and I will be super excited to do that. Now, that's going to be pretty easy. We've got these coming in. Now, why are they staggered? I guess we're not getting full chain of man, and that kind of seems like a slow conveyor belt, but I am level 3 apparently. We aren't getting a completely full conveyor belt there, but it's full enough. So what we'll do is we're just going to get 4 reds. Now, how do we want to do that? Oh, it's not easy. Is there a blue around here? There is this blue dye, but oh, this is gonna be chaos because I don't have it. I don't have any way of making dyed anything at all. What if? So hey, look at that. So I'll show you what this does. So the task was complete. We hit unlock. We get, look at that. We get the extra research point, which is great. We can dump it into something. I'm not gonna dump it into anything right at the moment. I don't know what this does. So it says vortex input. Oh, I know what it is. It unlocks these things. It unlocks more on either side. Now, if you notice right here, it shows the X's. That means that there's nothing else that this shape could possibly be used for, which is fine. We can go ahead and cut it down. However, if you notice, it can actually be used for something else, which is... So do you see how these things are all being paused? Do you see how they're being slowed down just slightly? Just slightly. I don't know. Let's get new ones. I'm not gonna play around with that. Let's get new ones and let's start. Ooh, yeah. Let's start them over here. Perfect. All right, let's go back to the lovely blueprint. Perfect. And we'll just add our belts in. So what we're going to do is we are going to cut up circles. But this one's going to be a little fun. We're going to do something different. We're going to use the cutter, not the half destroyer. The cutter is this thing. And to be honest, it is a nightmare because it's so fat. It really is. It's a big unit. But we can get a ton because each one of these lines can support 4 of these things, but they're just so fat. So literally it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, something like that. I think 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 1 more, of course. So it can technically support all of that. Technically, that's just way too much. So we don't really care about half of them. We'll probably only care about like 8 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so what we'll do is we'll input 2 into each. We'll just bring it down, bring it over, and bring it like that. Down, like that. Down, like that. And perfect. There we go. Now, if you notice, excuse me, by the way, it is dividing into 2. It is not just destroying the other half. Now, that's great. We could always go ahead and we could dump it into a trash bin, which is literally that. It literally just tosses it into the void. We don't want to do that. We're actually going to rotate those pieces around, and we're going to combine them with that one. So it's this right here. So we're going to send them down once we do that. Now, what side? So it needs to be this side over here. Is there an orientation? So it needs to be the eastern side right here. East side. So it needs to be the east side, which means that we could 180 all of these. Perfect. Let's get these out, and do I just want to pump them in like that? Is that what I want to do? Let me see. Will 3 support? 3 won't quite support. Looks like it could use a 4th, so that's fine. So it looks like 4 outputs is good, but that means only 2. Right, okay. So just trying to get my logistics on here. So like this, like that, whoop, like that. There we go. Up and around, and connect. There we go. Okay, so that is like full capacity kind of idea. Now what we're gonna do, for simplicity, we are gonna bring them together. Bring them together, all 4 lanes, and we are gonna go up, down, just like that. Up, down. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking, but wait a minute, isn't that going to slow things down? No, thankfully in this game, those up and downers, they are as fast as a conveyor belt is. Those things will travel just as fast as a conveyor belt. I love it, by the way. They look like a bunch of, you know, those pizza pans, right? The pizza, what are they called? Pizza spatulas, I guess. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, so now we need to combine them into here. So what we're going to do, this is going to get a tidbit tricky. And I don't quite know how to get these sent over to here. Can I unlock level 3? Let's see, where's level 3? 3rd floor is 50. Oh my goodness, that is a ton. Okay, so yeah, so we're just going to go up with them. That's all we're going to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go like that. Up, over, down. Up, over, down. There we go. Up, over, down. There we go. And one more. Down. Now, I'm actually going to go a little bit further because how I'm going to have to do this is I'm going to have to make sure there's enough space for 4 conveyor belts to come under here and get onto here. I mean, I could use it. No, I can't use that. Maybe I should unlock the 5th and 6th ones. Now, there's another cool feature right here where we can hide the floors above or below. Well, mostly just above. So that way I can focus on this. Just like that. There we go. There we go. One more like that. And like that. Perfect. So we'll be able to tack onto that conveyor belt system very, very shortly. Once we combine these and these, which is going to be super easy, with 4 and 4. What did I say 4 and 4 could do? I said it could do literally 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 of these bad boys. Fantastic. Okay, so how we're going to do this is we're actually going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. And then we're going to leave a gap. There's a reason for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep on doing more than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. No. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, we're gonna patch that in here. Patch that in. Oh, no. These need to be on the top. What am I thinking? Oh, well, if that needs to be on the top, I might as well not even remove them, put them on the bottom, right? Like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. Perfect. And then these guys, on the other hand, we will bring them down. And I left enough room so that each one down. Anchor. There we go. Right, so... Whoops, that's gotta go up. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Over. Whoop. Down and in. Good. Up, over, down and in. Good. And one more. Now, yes, I kind of ran into this entry point in case we ever used it, but honestly, we're never gonna use it. So that's not a problem. We're gonna come out, we're gonna come up, and we're gonna connect. I know that seems a little bit weird, but it's just so that I can keep I can keep an eye on the way that these conveyor belts are connected. So in case I need to change anything logistically, I can see it clearly. So I can see that they're connecting right here. Once they get through, they get through. Like, I mean, yes, it looks like a nightmare, but it also looks kind of cool all at the same time. So now we've got those going. So we've got this pinned task. We've also got these blues and blacks. Now I also need to combine, let's see, the red round ones with the blue. I need to make blue squares, which means that I need to combine all of these things. Yeah, let me go ahead. I suppose what we'll do is we'll create a platform right here where we are combining all of them together. Didn't I do that already? Didn't I combine somewhere on a platform? I feel like I did. Yeah, right here. Right here. Yeah. Good. This will be a combiner platform. You know what? I want to save this blueprint, and we're going to call it combining platform size. Is that how you spell combining? Combining. Yes, sure, whatever. There is save. And then we'll go to our blueprints, combining platforms. There we go. You know, I have to say, they did a fantastic job with this. Like, that is really cool. Extractor blueprint. I don't like how it's the same symbol. That's a little bit of a bummer. But it is using the same components, so that's fine. Let's go ahead, blueprint, combining extractor. And now we'll just need to adjust the rotations. All right, so... Oh, these are making blue squares. These are absolutely making blue squares. Now, one thing I wanted to double check. Is that going at full capacity? Let's see. These things are not really pausing. Once in a while, they'll pause. Okay, that's fine. What about these? Whoops, it was these anyways. This is the combiner. Those things are going at full capacity. Matter of fact, I can only add one more on either side, which is not worth it. We could do a side stacking one where we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I want to try to make one. Yeah, I want to try to make a side stacking one. Where is it? Where is my combiner? Right here? I mean, yeah, we're producing enough. I guess it's not too bad. What we need to do now. Yeah, okay. So we need to get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. Good. Actually, no. Let's do that, and that. Perfect. So we need to send these around. That's not enough space. Uh-oh. Am I going to have enough space at all? So if I go all the way down and around, and then all the way down and around, is that going to give me enough room? Barely. Just barely. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Love it. Perfect. Okay. Now all we got to do, because we know how many can stack, we're going to just make it. Yeah, we're just going to make it. Okay. So let's do that. And boom. There we go. And we need 12 stackers. And we're actually, you know what? I really think that I should just use this as a blueprint. I'm not going to blueprint it like for real. I'm just going to copy. And we're going to rotate just like this. Yeah, because reds go on top. That is perfect. Let's go up and over. And let's go up and make an anchor point and over. Perfect. Let's go up, make an anchor point, and over. Perfect. And one more. Up and over. Hey, look at that. This is going to be... Oh, this is so easy to add in. I love it. Now, I don't need these archways. I mean, these going ups, I should say. The only thing is, we're gonna run into some logistical issues with those things. Maybe I should go up. Let's go up. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's go up. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's go up. I put the anchor point in the wrong spot. I don't know why I even did that way. Let's go up and down. I only did that so that I could get these on to the into the center vortex quickly. Beautiful, just like that. Gotta love the save. I have to say, this game feels really well polished. Like, they have done an amazing job on this game. And it looks like we've gotten the gray with red too, and now we need to add some squares onto one side. Oh boy, yippee-ki-yay. Okay, so here are some squares. That's... oh boy. That's going to be a problem. Because really, I should patch it in here, or I should go around and patch it in here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. A little bit of a rework, but that's all right. Let's go around, patch it in there. Perfect. And then instead, we'll just... yeah, there we go. Probably can just do this, right? So what happened is I'm going to be needing these squares because I need to add them to this whole system. I need to add them on the other side of this system, which is gonna... I mean, that's gonna be an absolute nightmare, I have to say. Like, this is gonna be chaotic. But I do need to add them on, and we'll have to shift all of this around. So I'll get to that in a minute. But let's go ahead and get this set back up. So let's go up and right like that. Let's go up and just like that. Let's go up. Oh, no. Up. Thank you. There we go. Perfect. And oh, whoa. Let's go up. Just like that. There we go. And we should be getting more in. Wow, we need 4,800 of them. Oh my goodness. I did not realize we needed so many. Wow. That's honestly a bit crazy. I did not realize that. Okay, let me see here. I want to... oh, hold on just one moment. All right, so the plan is we are going to get extractors in. So let's go ahead and get some, miners in. Miners, not minor. Anyways, yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and get that. There we go. Let's go get all of that lined up. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be splitting these up. And instead of using the cutters, I am just gonna split them. I think that's just, I don't know. I just think that's way better. Man, is there any other way of bringing them in? Oh, We're just running out of space. Unfortunately, we're running out of space. I don't really know how to address the situation at the moment. I am thinking. Okay, so we can cut, but where are we taking it to? We need it to then split up here. Okay, so first off, do you guys remember my nightmare here? Yeah, so we need to completely undo this, unfortunately. Does that delete everything above it? It doesn't. Good. Okay, so the reason why is because I need to send it back over, but I also need to clear out these, okay, so that I can connect them up. So I've got to start from here, go up and over, and no. Up and over, and up and over and up and over. Very good. Now I have all the underneath facility in order to get all of these over to here. And we're going to bring them over this far just because we'll extend that out enough to make it look good for everyone else. There we go. Okay, so I'm bringing them over to here. I keep on hitting escape again. I'm bringing them over to here so that I can then give them... Oh, let me see. What am I going to do? So we've got these squares. We're going to split up these squares, and then we're going to add them to the side. So we need to cut... Which way does it cut? Oh, bummer. It cuts the completely wrong way. That is annoying. Okay, well... And I really want to get all of them in here. So I can actually spread this out a little bit. So what I can do is I could do cutters right here. And then I can join these back up. And they can go up like this. So I'm just trying to figure out my spacing here. No, and then they'll kind of probably come up and around somehow, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, no, I think I need to give myself more space. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then cutters here-ish? Or... Oh, man. Because if I do that, that does that. And these guys don't get to really go anywhere. But this guy can go up and over. Like that. And this guy can come over here. So then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Okay, so all of these cutters, and then all they've got to do is rotate. Every single one of them needs to rotate, but I can rotate them around, not right here. Well, actually, technically, I could rotate them around here. Which way did they need to rotate to? 180? Yeah, they need to do a 180 rotation. Perfect. Perfect. But we're gonna run into an issue here. Great. Where I need more space. Oh my goodness, this is a nightmare. All right, so I'm gonna go up like this. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay. I've got an idea. Got an idea. So we're going to scoot these over by a couple, right? So that goes over there. That means that I can shift this over by 1 to there, which means that I can go like this. Beautiful. That means that I can get the rotators on there. Perfect. And they're all combined up. It only leaves this last one, who actually, I totally forgot that I can actually rotate right here. Like I can put 4 rotators. And no, I don't know. Rotating a square that's uncut. That's ridiculous. And then we can rotate. There we go. And then we have, there we go. And then we'll just get these rotators here too. Perfect. And then we'll patch them. And okay, they are ready to get fit together. Now we are going to use, these because we can stack. Actually, these ones can stack as well. So how do I want to do this? I see that I can patch these guys in together. So I'm kind of wasting a little bit too much here, where what I can do is I can patch this here and patch this here, which means that I don't need that. And I can patch up over in here. Yeah, I can do that. There we go. And we can have this line for what we need to feed into it. Yeah, because these do that. Oh, that's right. And I can also project more on an upper level. I totally forgot about that. Oh, I wasn't thinking. Okay, so now that we've got this all we've got to do is just combine this all together. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of stackers going. So I'm thinking of doing it this way. So we'd want to make sure that we have enough of everything. Okay, so these guys are going to be on the top. That's just what they're going to do. So what we'll do is we'll go up and over. He's already up. That's perfect. And he will go up. Perfect. And he will go up. Perfect. All right, so everyone is up and ready for these guys, and these guys will stay down. So I'm also seeing that that gives me a little bit of an option. I can actually, I don't need to bring them all the way over. I can actually kind of bring them like this, because these are the other side, right? So I can bring them over into the individual stacks like so. I just need to make sure I do this right. I do. I need to make sure I do it right. And I think this is the way to do it. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, because I can do 4 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, so these guys are going to patch in right here. And these guys don't need to. They can... my brain is malfunctioning. Okay. There we go. Okay, perfect. There's one. The logistical nightmares of this is ridiculous right now. I did not know this was going to get so stinking crazy. Now I've got to be careful. Oh, nuts. I did that. Okay, hold on. It's got to go up, over, like this. Because I've got to make sure there's always enough room for the rest of these. Always. Always enough room. Okay. So then we're going to go over like this. And this is going to go over like that. Okay, so those are all patched in. Let's get these guys all patched in. Perfect. Perfect. Now you're probably thinking, well, how are you going to get these out of there? Yes, that is the nightmare right at the moment. We're going to go up. We're going to go out. We're going to go... Nope. Right there. And we're going to project out on level 2. And probably for these guys, we're going to do the same thing. Oh, you know what? That isn't going to work because I need these to drop down. So hold on a sec. I've got to fix this. Got to fix this. I need to go down like that. There we go. And then that, and that, and that, and that. Perfect. Needs to go like this. Beautiful. And we need to go like this, like that. Beautiful. There we go. And I've got to do the same thing here. So we're going to remove all of this. We're going to do this, this, and this. And that. Yep. There we go. There we go. So now we've got, oh my goodness, guys, look at this mess. Look at this absolute mess. But it's working. It's working. It's working. Okay. Sorry, movie moment. Patch in right there. And last but not least, patch in right there. And we will have all of those patching in, and there we go. Look at that. Conflicts. No conflicts. No conflicts are going on right now. Guys, wow. What an incredible, absolutely incredible, thing going on there. Wow. Look at that. It's a mess, but it's all moving. If you notice, there's parts moving constantly. Parts are not being slowed down. The only thing that's super slow is this, unfortunately, and it's because of back here. We need to be able to fit. Yeah. There's just no good way of doing it. There's no good way of fitting on. There's no good way of filling this in more. There really isn't. Because if you notice, these aren't slowing. So this is at full capacity here. But because we're literally having the capacity, cutting it in half, because we are splicing two together, we're taking 4 and making 4 by dividing it into 8 in the making 8 lanes out of the 4 lanes and back to 4, but we're having it is what we're doing. We're splitting in half, which is unfortunate, but look at how fast. Oh my goodness. Did you see how fast we did that? That is incredible. And now do you see what we need to do? We have to put on, oh my goodness. Okay, so they actually kind of, we can revamp some of that. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go to the tasks. We're going to unpin the blue. I want to just finish that one, but we do have, is there anything we can unlock? No. Nothing really. The swapper, but that's not really going to help in this situation. What we really need is, where do we patch on, let's see. Okay, this is where we add on the half circles. But, you know what I'm noticing? Okay, all right. So, hold on just one second. Pause, please. Pause, please. Please pause. There we go. I don't need that to go over there and make that anymore. No, I don't. What I can do is I can literally go straight to adding these on to this. But then I need to send them back over here with full circles. So I don't need any of this anymore. And guys, I know you're thinking, but you just destroyed such a... Oh, don't worry about it. This is part of the game. Absolutely part of this game. Is destroying it to make it better. And I just don't want to fix this elbow right at the moment. So we are now sending over full circles. And we don't need any of this at all. those full circles aren't even needed at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to patch in this here. And we are going to patch in this here. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm doing all of this. You know, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and delete that one, and that one. Good. And we'll delete all of that. Good. Okay, and let's go delete all of that, and let's patch that in there. And we'll kind of just swing that back around. There we go. Okay, so technically, now it's just making that. That's literally all it's making, which is fine, because now we can just get full circles and patch them on. Which means that instead of all of this garbledy-goop, we're going to bring these back over to the circles. That's exactly what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. So the output is going to come right over here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Right. Oh, I went too far. I went too far. Right over here. No, we'll stay up. We'll stay up. Yep. Just like that. Oh, no. And there we go. Good. So now these things will fly over here, and here they will get stacked back on. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And we can do 12. We know that we can, I mean 16. We can do 16. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll leave a space. We'll leave some spaces, and we'll do a similar thing. We know that the rounds go on the top, so we'll do that. We'll do that. Rounds go all the way on the top. So we're going to put some rounds on the top of the stacker. And we are going to then bring over those other ones that we have. These guys are going to race all the way down. And he's going to scoot over here all the way down. Yeah, I mean, we've pretty much made this before. We really have. We made this for the other one, actually. That was kind of cool. This is really kind of cool. See how you can utilize, once you get a pattern, once you get something to do with this. Whoops, whoa, what just happened? Once you get something to do, like once you've learned, okay, this works well, this blueprint or whatever. Once you've learned what works well, you can just continue utilizing that function. Like, I mean, it just, that's how this game is. It's so cool. Like, once you've learned a pattern, like, okay, this really is the way it should work. It works. It just works, and you can go with it. You can absolutely continue with it. Okay, so we're going to bring it up, and we are going to send it into the vortex via the second floor. I really like being consistent. There we go. And yes, for now, it's kind of not giving us the right ones until we start stacking. There are some. Good. Look at that, guys. Wow, I never thought that I would actually get that far. We've got tons of research going. That is fantastic. We're already starting to get one. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. So we've got, when it inputs, depending on what it's inputting, it's going to tell you, yeah, that's good, or no, that's not good. Now, there is I believe in the knowledge panel, is there the vortex delivery? Oh, delivery indicators. Here we go. So this tells you exactly what each one is. The X, of course, is not required anymore. The locked means it's a correct but a future goal. The green check mark is correct, keep delivering. The gray check mark is you've delivered enough. And the B is blueprint shape, challenge difficulty only. Challenge difficulty only. That's cool. So you can create a blueprint shape. That's awesome. For some reason, my game just crashed. Well, that's not good. Oh, well, so the game just crashed. Like, literally, just died. I don't know exactly why it happened, but it did. So I do apologize for that. I suppose with the time it's been, I've been doing this for about an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and 10 minutes or so. And so why don't I go ahead and well, honestly, I guess we're calling it there for the night. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. This has been an absolute pleasure to do. I love showing off the games I'm playing. I like demonstrating what's going on, and I like just having fun. You know, Shapez 2 just came out. It looks great. It looks fantastic. It's fun. It's a fun game, and I love it. I do. So, guys, don't forget that the premiere for Star Wars Outlaws. I know there's tons of controversy, and everyone's probably like, oh no, you're playing. I love Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I don't care. I mean, a Star Wars game is a Star Wars game. I've played almost every Star Wars game out there. I think I've actually played every Star Wars game out there. Matter of fact, one of the first Star Wars games that I ever played was Star Wars X-Wing, the original, 1997 or 1998. There was also Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. That was another one. That was one of my favorites. I loved that game. And it had this snow speeder section. I believe it was Shadows of the Empire, where it had this snow speeder level, which was, I mean, 1997. It was absolutely epic. I would show you it. I can't right now, but you know, I'm totally into Star Wars, and so, you know, sure, maybe people aren't that enthused about how Ubisoft has gone, blah 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 blah. I don't care. I'm a huge fan. It's been pre-ordered for a while for me, and I'm looking forward to playing it, and I want to share that with you guys too. So 10 p.m. that's when I get on. So 10 p.m. on August 27th, 26th. 26th or 27th. I've got to double check, because if it is released on the 27th, 29th, and that means I'm going to have it on the 26th. So that might even change the date. Well, so keep an eye on the premiere date, and please join in. I'm really excited about it. I'm really looking forward to it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. We'll have to see where Shapez 2 is. I say Shapez 2, it's Shapez 2, where that is when I pick back up. Hopefully we didn't lose too much. Yeah, there. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for joining me. See ya.